What are the crazy plans that we have planned tonight, darling?
Oh, cooker, blow.
This is the situation that I want to tackle this afternoon. But I think the first step is unboxing everything. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I think it's really good.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
Breakfast, bank, bodies, boxes, basket.
Basket. I think basket and then boxes.
Okay. Breakfast, bank, bodies. Basket, boxes. Okay, basket.
Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Nothing like a New Year's Eve lunch at one of our favorite spots. You guys have been on a lot of Chick-fil-A dates with us recently. Do you want your fruit cup first or your chicken first?
Mashed fillets.
It's just a quick lunch today, folks. We've got an 8-count grilled nugget and a small fruit cup for me, and Jack got the Chick-fil-A, just the fillets. If you didn't know, you can just literally get a fillet of chicken, and it's basically like their grilled chicken, but in a fillet form. I think those are the ones they put on their sandwiches, no?
I believe so.
They gave us one sauce of each.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know. Usually before we drive away from Chick-fil-A, because sometimes they'll like either forget the sauce or they'll give us like one of each and we know that we will eat multiple of each sauce. We like double check and we take the time to like look and make like count everything. But this time I was like, we're on our way to do big things today. We gotta go. And I didn't check the sauce and this is what happened.
You're the criminal mastermind.
I was gonna vlog this day just in general because we were like out and about getting errands done, doing some stuff, and I definitely want to declutter and just clear a bunch of the Christmas stuff, like and find places for it in our apartment. And then I realized it was New Year's Eve. So welcome to New Year's Eve vlog. What are the crazy plans that we have planned tonight, darling?
Oh, cookers, blow. What a bender.
Just gonna go on a bender. We've got some decluttering, which is just like the perfect way personally that I would like to spend the day before a new year. And then I want to do this thing personally that I saw on TikTok of this woman who says that every year has been her best year yet, you know, and she does this one thing at the start or the end, if however you think of it, every single year, and it's to kind of write out each area of your life that you want want to see either changes or you have goals for, and write out the things that are going to happen as if they've already happened. So it's a bit of like manifestation, scripting, goal setting all in one. And I really want to take the time to do that, so that's on my list. And in there I want to get up the vlog for tomorrow because tomorrow is Sunday and I like to stay on top of that stuff. So that's the plan, but we can't do any of that unless we are fueled with deliciousness. So here we are.
That's right. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Cheers.
Yum.
Beautiful, darling, beautiful.
So what are you bringing down?
I'm gonna bring down some of this. So this is the situation that I want to tackle this afternoon. And the first is we've got Christmas decorations, the Christmas tree collar, and the stand. And all of this, I think, I don't want to wait until I de-Christmas the apartment to take down to storage because it's just like here. I can bring down that if you think you can grab that.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. You grabbing the key?
Yep.
Oh, UPS guy. Are you gonna drop off some pack? Oh, you're coming into my house.
My door.
Go forth, sir. Oh, what a stallion. What a stallion. Got this. Yes. Okay, so this is the current situation and it's driving me crazy. Thanks, darling. If you guys know anything about me, visual clutter adds to the mental clutter. And again, if you know anything about me, I've already got too much mental clutter going on up here. So anything where it just adds to it, it's just excessive at that point. But on the flip side of things, we are so incredibly grateful for everything that we received during Christmas, and we can't wait to switch things out in the kitchen and or make room for some of this new stuff, some of the new gadgets. And it's gonna be a combination of giving away the old stuff that was honestly hanging on by a thread. Like our crock pot, the pot is literally like cracked in the bottom, so we won't be donating that because it's probably not the safest. But it's getting rid of stuff that we want to replace, or making a storage pile for when we have more kitchen storage space, whether that's in a future house or if we ever want to pass on some stuff to somebody else. It just feels like a shame getting rid of stuff that is still good. It's just that we don't have the space in our current kitchen for it, if that makes sense. But I think the first step is unboxing everything, placing the boxes to the side, and just taking a look at all of the stuff itself before we start making those other piles. Let's get to it. Okay, I already feel so much better with how this is looking so far. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like an hour or so later, but don't let that discourage you. It feels so good if there's just been a clear out project or an organization project that you've been putting off. This is feeling really good so far. I did have a massive home goods bag full of clothes, like old clothes that I was wearing on the Christmas break and new clothes that I got for Christmas. And my brain kept jumping between the clothes and the kitchen or home stuff, because in order to organize and put away some of the clothes, I really want to look at my closet to see if there's anything to clear out to replace the clothes with, rather than just like add to any chaos that might be going on there. And that just felt like an entirely different project for another day, so that helped me just like refocus. I folded the clothes. There's also a massive pile of sheets like right over there that I folded and put away as well. And I actually literally today, just today while I was doing this, got a couple packages from Aerie and Free People of clothes that I bought with gift cards from Christmas. So I think the clothing aspect will be in an upcoming vlog. It'll be a combo of trying on all of the new clothes that I got over the last month or so, because I love watching a good clothing try on haul, and clearing out closet. I think that could be an entirely separate project. So that is separate. And then I also decided that all the boxes is where Jack can come in and help me out with that stuff, because that's just a whole deconstruction, and there's styrofoam in there that doesn't need to be recycled and that needs to be thrown away. So that is a separate thing for the husband. And then throughout the process, if there was like plastic or tags and things like that, I just took this that held a new duvet, oh no, not duvet cover, I keep calling it a duvet cover, a comforter that is in the wash currently, so I can put that on the bed. But I used that for any readily available trash. But here we are. If I just decided to put all of this stuff away in the kitchen, it wouldn't go well. We just don't have the space like I had mentioned. So I think what I'm about to do is evaluate the things that this stuff should replace in the kitchen, bring all of that stuff that is currently in the kitchen to replace out, put it on the table, and I think that's the next move. Let's do it.
Well, maybe he'll whip into shape to be like, alright, true, that's the deal.
Alright, we're losing daylight, but I found myself getting slightly distracted. That's the heater in the kitchen. It always just comes on when I start talking, you know? But I did a little bit of reorganizing of our drawers and like what exactly goes in each of them so that I could be confident that everything will fit and we're not like overly cramming things in, if that makes sense. First off though, this is everything that I'm going to ask Jack about, like whether he's okay that we give it to Goodwill. The only thing that wouldn't go to Goodwill is this, because I do not think it's gonna come off on camera. No, it's very black in there, but there is a crack running on our crock pot, and we definitely cooked with it a couple more times with the crack that like we knew about, and it's fine, but I cannot give that in good conscience away to somebody and have their entire meal just like float into the bottom, you know? But we have a like splatter screen that we got a new one for Christmas. This was like our only mixing bowl. We had this and one glass mixing bowl, and now we have a set like you guys saw in the opening Christmas presents vlog. Our only knife set that we've ever owned. Now we have a new knife set, which we're so excited about. Measuring cups and a rolling pin. So not as much stuff that I thought we would be clearing out, but I did have to refrain myself from doing a complete kitchen declutter because I did find myself, like as I went through the drawers to reorganize, like, oh, we haven't used that in ages. Like, let me get rid of that. But I'm like, Max, stay on task. Decluttering can be a whole separate situation. But these are the main drawers that we kind of reorganized. And when I say we, I mean myself, and we'll see if Jack enjoys it as well. This actually isn't super reorganized. I just moved some of Jack's baking stuff that he had here because he was also putting stuff over there, so I kind of like moved some stuff over there. This is where our main like dinnerware goes, like the big plates, the small plates, and the bowls. But then under here, this used to be where all of our pots and pans went. Our frying pan, our soup pans. And when I was reorganizing, I realized that over here, this is where, what was in here before? It was kind of miscellaneous. No, it was bowls. It was bowls, like mixing bowls and strainers and things like that. But it doesn't have as much clearance, this drawer doesn't, as this one. And what really started it all is this new KitchenAid bowl that we got. I liked having it out more, and it serves a different purpose than the KitchenAid bowl, the mixing thing that it comes with. But this, when I put it in with the other bowls over there, it wasn't closing. So that's why we switched. So in order to make space, we've got just two pans in here. They're shallow pans. They're two of the same kinds of pans. I don't know if you call them sauté pans, like shallow soup pans, like they're just all-purpose pans, but the two of them are in here. And then in this stack, we've got our new strainer we got for Christmas, the bowl set, and then we even got to keep our one glass bowl, if you guys can see that. That's a glass bowl that also fit within the set. So that's there. And then the metal KitchenAid bowl that comes with the KitchenAid obviously is here. And this is the top to the new KitchenAid bowl because it doesn't like fit on top of there, you know, with the KitchenAid on top of it. But that's like a bread mixing bowl. Jack knows more about exactly what that KitchenAid bowl is. But that all makes sense to me, and that fits in there with plenty of clearance, and that brings me to over here. And this already had the lids in it, but now it's got a really big, this is like our spaghetti sauce, like really big pan with our frying pan, and we use this all the time, so I made sure to keep it on the top. And then all the lids actually fit really nicely in it. And I feel like that, even though it doesn't look the most beautiful, it doesn't feel super cluttered. And then in here, I would say it's miscellaneous baking. That's what I would say. We've got strainers, we've got a cupcake pan. These are our cutting boards, but they've always been in this space, so that works out well. And then under there is like a pie pan. And then here is a bread pan, a bread tin, and some baking stuff like a brush thingy for baking. This is where I unpackaged and put his new piping bag. I think that's what you call it. Right here is his like dough cutter. Hello. Ooh, it needs to be washed. Goodness gracious. And that's the new rolling pin. And then I don't necessarily know what we want to do with this space because he also got a La Crusette bread situation for Christmas. And then this bottom part also acts as a cast iron pan, which is super, super nifty, but I don't know what he wants to do with it. There is a lot of space above the fridge for stuff when we don't know what to do with it or we don't use it like all the time, and there's a nice space for it there, so we might put it up there, but it's just so gorgeous that I kind of want to leave it out somewhere. But I digress. The knife thing sits really nicely up here, and this is where we chop all of our stuff anyway to prepare meals. And then I just left a bunch of stuff out because this is stuff that I'll just hand wash to put away, like the knives and new utensils and stuff like that. We have gone so long without a whisk. This is actually like the only whisk that we have, so I didn't have to replace that. We can always use these spatulas, and this one's super cute. We have a deep fry thermometer, but this one is definitely nicer. So I'll ask Jack if he wants to keep the one that we currently have and just add to it, or give that other one away and just have this one. And then we've never had whatever this is, microblade shaver thing, never had one, so that'll be nice to add to the collection. And then these books I think will go really nice on the shelves, but Jack has his own ideas on what he wants to do for the shelves. Hello, darling.
Ham.
I did. Does it look good?
Yeah, do you want me to turn on the lights?
Yeah, you can turn on the lights. It's getting a little dark in here.
Whoa, the night block! It's like potential giveaway?
Sure.
Yes. So I want you to make sure. So I don't think we need any of this stuff, honestly. I think all of this is really good Goodwill stuff.
I think these are good to keep.
You think you want to keep them, but we have a set. We literally just replaced them.
Do we have a bread knife?
Yes, we do. Look, don't touch it. But look, this set came with that knife, this little one, and the bread knife, and scissors, and a sharpener. The whole set. Yeah, but somebody else would find them like really useful.
Okay.
I just don't think we as a family would need all of the knives.
Sure.
And I think of mom and dad too, and they only have one set of knives.
Yep. Okay.
And then I think our new splash screen is perfectly fine. I don't think we need 2 splash screens personally.
Okay.
And it's just not something I would hold on to for when we have a house, you know? And then we just got so many mixing bowls. I just don't think we need that one.
Is this one bigger than...
No, the other one is really big.
Okay.
Yeah. And I kept the glass bowl because it's good to have a glass bowl.
Oh, good haul.
Can I get your reaction to how I reorganized some of these drawers? I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I think it's really good. Are you ready?
No.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's good, and I'll give you my reasoning.
I love these. These are my favorite.
Yeah.
They look like little clad pans.
I know, they're so cute. They're our new like measuring cups. Remember how this was like all of our pans?
Yes.
It is now all of our bowls
Whoa.
and strainer.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
The only pans that are in here are those shallow all-purpose pans.
Okay.
On the bottom.
Yes.
Okay? So that's where everything bowl and strainer-wise, or the big strainer is. And then over here, I was able to keep the lids.
Nice.
But the big pan is in here, and our frying pan that we use all the time is in here.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
I figure we can declutter together. We can do a kitchen declutter at the start of the new year.
Okay.
Like we did last year. And then in here, I noticed that your baking stuff was starting to ooze from over there into here. So I made it kind of like more
All
of
my
a
baking
baking
stuff.
thing. Exactly. The only non-baking thing really, because these you use for baking, like when you sift stuff.
Yeah.
But it's our cutting boards, but they were already in here before.
Cool.
And that's technically baking too. So.
And we could put those on top too if you wanted, like, because we use the cutting boards way more.
Well, it's just easy to go like this. and get them out,
Oh, that's fair.
you know? And then it allows also this round stuff to be on top too,
Okay.
you know?
I like it.
And that's all I reorganized.
Nice, it looks good.
Yeah, and then I was debating what to do with this. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
That it's like I want to display it, so, but we do have a lot of space up there to put things.
Yeah, I mean, now that the holidays are done, we can put that back up there, and if you want this on the oven, we can do that.
Oh, that's true. It's really pretty.
Or-
Yeah, that's a good suggestion because I really like it out.
Okay, yeah,
It's
we can
really
do that.
pretty. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy
It
it.
looks great.
Oh, sick.
Oh, you're such a queen.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne.